everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, Blind! In the last one, most of it was spent playing Twilight Syndrome murder case, I'm pretty sure. And the rest of it was a bit of speculation about murders and something stupid. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, continue where I left off last time, I guess. So what I was gonna say was for my theory, right? Because, like, in thinking about it, there kind of has to be, well, maybe not an accomplice, but there has to be a fourth person there for how I think things went down to actually work. Well, for any of it to work, there has to be one other person there. There has to be. Because we needed 3 other people to find the body. And those 3 others were at the bare minimum Hiyoko and Kazuichi. So it does leave it up in the air. Is Fuyuhiko the first person to find the body? Or is he the murderer? I'm leaning towards first person to find the body. But he could be the murderer. He could be. I do genuinely doubt it, but it is certainly possible. However, that does mean that someone else... Oh, excuse me, gonna burp. That someone else has to have been there. And amazingly enough, it was kind of based on my thinking. Like, my previous thinking about how it seems like the only feasible people it could be are, like, Gundam or Nekomaru. And I was like, oh, neither of them passed by the diner. Which means that without any crazy stuff, it seems like the most likely candidates for the murder culprit are Chiaki, who, no, main character, she isn't gonna die. Or, well, in a specific scenario, murder. Sonia, Akane, and Peko. None of them really... Well, I mean, Akane could get herself an alibi. It all depends on Nekomaru's testimony. But Akane could get herself an alibi. The other 2 can't, as far as I'm aware, because they're like... Their stories basically place them by themselves. Peko was swimming, Sonia was putting on a wetsuit. I mean... The only problem from there is what I said earlier, right? The thing about how, purely based on, you know, what Hajime said, that Mahiru hit the ground and then crawled over, probably, like, I don't think makes sense. I just, purely based on, like, positioning. It could be, but I don't think it makes sense. So what I was thinking was that Mahiru attacked someone else, which, again, in light of Twilight Syndrome, doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna roll with it. Attack someone, their blood is on the floor, they attacked back, and that killed Mahiru. I mean, I also just don't believe it, because I don't believe Mahiru would attack someone, but... So, I mean, I guess, it's fine, like, it's whatever. You know, take this stuff with a grain of salt. It's not always 100% accurate, like what we get shown, just for the sake of, I don't know, aesthetics, I guess. Like Danganronpa 1, we got like the evidence of Sakura's death. It was like, oh, she's got blood all in her hair, blood coming down her face, but when we actually saw her in the chair and we could investigate her, there was like no blood on her whatsoever. What was I gonna say? I actually don't know. So I was probably just going to reiterate the Akane blood thing. So yeah, I guess... I feel like the only possible killers... Because again, we've got a bit of a case one scenario here where I don't know who it is. There's really, like, for me, no conclusive evidence here. But there is evidence that points to, like, a group of people. And, bizarrely enough, it's me and Kazuichi trying to look at girls on the beach. Well, okay, Hajime and Kazuichi trying to look at girls on the beach. Because, I mean, Nagito has the tied-up alibi. Nekomaru and Gundam, I think, are the only guys unaccounted for. I think they're the only characters unaccounted for in general. They didn't pass by the diner. We didn't see them. Chiaki has plot armor. Ibuki and Mikan have also got Hajime and Kazuichi as granters of an alibi, which, if I'm remembering everyone correctly, means that we sort of only have... Well, okay, actually, we've got to include Hiyoko as well. Body discovery rules her out. I mean, I guess technically it doesn't, considering that based on the logic that I'm like, yep, this is how it's going to go. Technically, you can rotate out the unknown person, Hiyoko and Fuyuhiko, so that any one of them is the killer, and any of the other two are just there. Technically, you could get away with that. Yo, I just had another wild thought, actually, so I'll get onto that in a second. What was I going to say? That effectively leaves us with, again, if I'm remembering correctly, 4 possible candidates for the murder. Fuyuhiko, Peko, Sonya, Akane. Of those 4, Fuyuhiko is the only one who's actually involved in the Twilight Syndrome murder case thing. The other 3 have no connection at all, which makes it really unlikely that they'd be the killers, but Fuyuhiko is so obvious that I don't think he can be the killer. And that's where I'm at. However, I did just have another bizarre thought that really doesn't check out at all, but it is a possible explanation if Mahiru killed herself. Again, that makes so little sense. It doesn't I mean, it explains the whole the crime scene is practically empty thing, because like that's something I've noticed. Unlike with a lot of the other cases, there's really nothing else going on here. Mahiru's been hit in the head with a bat. She's resting against the door. Well, that's it. Does not explain the mask, but I don't know anything about the mask anyway. Now, Hiyoko likely was the one in the closet or whatever. She's left a gummy bear there. So, considering that Mahiru and Fuyuhiko have the strongest, like, ties to this, like, Fuyuhiko has a very strong motive to kill Mahiru. Maybe this was, like, a compromise between them? Like, I don't know, they met up, Mahiru, I don't know, felt bad or something. Obviously, it'd be a little more complex than this, but, like, you know, he was like, oh, I hid this, and then she decides to take her own life to, like, repent or something. Which, on one hand, I could kind of see her personality allowing, but on the other hand, one, suicide this early in Danganronpa? I don't think so. And two, I don't know, I just don't think suicide is really in Mahiru's cards. I don't think that's something she'd go through with. So, very unlikely, but it could explain the weird discrepancy, right? Like, they talk, they agree, Mahiru gives Fuyuhiko a boost out of the window, she kills herself, Hiyoko sees it, and she's the one who, like, cries, runs out, leaves her footprints. That would solve this problem of how the other person gets out, but it seems really unlikely to me that Mahiru stands there, smacks herself in the head with a baseball bat, she drops to the floor and crawls to the door, you know? Seems really unlikely, but it would explain some things? I'm doing it again, where I'm doing hand gestures and you really can't see him at all. Well, that was 10 minutes well wasted.
Why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. We meet again.
Well, the timing's too perfect. You were waiting here, weren't you? Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting for so long.
You caught me?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Ah, so you caught me. Wouldn't it be best if we traveled together? If you've beaten the game, we must think similarly, right? No, maybe I'm being a little too conceited. A guy like me thinking similarly to you guys?
It's okay, just make your point.
It was an airport on the first island, right? I told them to meet there. Told them to meet up there.
Them?
Don't know.
Why, the characters who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, of course. The girls must be busy with their investigations too. Be a waste of time if we both question them, no? If you want to hear what they have to say, you should come with me. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys.
What shall we do?
I guess the only thing we can do is go.
I guess you're right. Alright, well, we're going to get to run around a bit, which one means, first of all, check the pet. Poop? No poop? And second, map. Do we have anyone just standing around? So, we need to go to the airport. I don't know if... Oh, whoops. I don't know if Chiaki's going to have something to say, or if she's going to do that thing where she just talks to us about the game. Okay, no one's standing around. First island, so it's this way. Oh, hello. Do you have anything good to say, or...?
Apparently everyone's gathered at the airport on the first island. To solve this case, we need to get information from them. From the girls who are believed to be characters in the game.
Okay. I mean, it wasn't anything new, but she didn't just, do what Sakura did in Chapter 3 of Danganronpa 1, which was just give a lowdown of the entire thing we just saw. Granted, I actually didn't do that. Kind of by mistake. I mean, I still spoke to her, and she was like, "Do you want the thingy?" And I was like, "No, thanks. I think I remember. I just went through it." But yeah, I didn't really realize that was an entirely optional piece of dialogue. Also, I think this is the long way around. Is the airport the first thing this way? Oh, that's my finger. Can't cut that out. Yeah, here it is. Now we check to see if my pet's pooped itself. And it did.
Ah, Hajime, over here.
Mikan, Ibuki, Hiyoko, all are here. No, except Kuzuryu. The names on the staff roll for the Twilight... Oh.
The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder case were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, no it wasn't, it was Hiyoko, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, And Kuzuryu. I really wanted Fuyuhiko to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and wouldn't come out for me.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize.
Huh? It's okay to be absent. I thought you said we'd get executed if we didn't come.
Executed.
I mean, you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? We came because you told us that.
Sorry! That was a lie.
Ah! A lie? Ah! You tricked us. What the heck? Fine, I'm leaving.
Wait.
Can you wait until we've finished our business with you? Right, Hajime?
This is like, I'm on the same team as Nagito. It makes me want to throw up. No, I can't focus on that right now. I have to get information from them. Well, I honestly think Hiyoko is the one we should talk to. He's probably going to have the most valuable information. Now, whether she's actually going to talk to us about it, Name's... Oh, okay. I'm just going to say this again.
Wow. Jeez.
That's not fair! I can't believe you actually tricked us so we come to this place. I have nothing to say to impudent regular people like you.
Regular, huh? Yeah, she's right that I might be a regular guy, but I also have an ultimate talent. At least I should have one. I'm slightly more special. Wait, really? Nothing? I mean, okay, I guess. Oops. Sorry, Mikan. There we go, Mikan. Hey, do you have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, Mikan?
No, since we said we weren't going to play that game. Also, I'm not really good at video games. I'm pretty slow, and I panic instantly.
Her timid tone. I'm pretty sure the Girl A character was like that too. Yep.
Anyway, can you tell us more about your relationship with Mahiru? Relationship? With Mahiru? I thought...
God, it's starting to get painful to do her voice. I don't think did I ever have to really voice Sakura in Fates this often? I don't remember, to be honest.
I first met her, when we first gathered at the classroom with everyone else. After arriving at the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but... Oh, could it be? Did Mahiru hate me? Oh, that's definitely it. She hated me.
She doesn't know anything. Oh no, it's more like she doesn't remember anything.
But even though she hated me, to actually invite me, she must have been a really kind person.
Invite?
Mahiru invited me this morning.
This morning?
She looked very serious, and she was wondering if we could meet up so we could discuss something.
Oh! If we could all... I wonder then... if Mahiru was trying to bring together everyone who appeared on the credits roll and have a talk about what was in the game. I mean, that would work with my suicide theory, which, again, I just don't really fully buy, but... I mean... Well, I guess then it's like... Was the plan Mahiru would kill herself, then because there were like, what, 4 other people supposed to be there, the announcement would go off instantly. Because there was 4 people there, if 4 people were just like, Mahiru killed herself, then bada bing, bada boom, easy peasy, the trial's over and done with instantly, right? But then, going along with that theory, would make no sense whatsoever for her to just kill herself if Fuyuhiko was the only one who showed up. I mean, Hiyoko would have as well. But then why would she be in the closet? That sort of indicates that she was hiding. Yeah, I don't know.
But I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline, because I needed to prepare for that. And when I did, she made this lonely face and said that she will reschedule for another day. But if only I went with her, this wouldn't have happened.
I mean, there might be some truth to that, unfortunately, but there's no use dwelling on it. Hiro invited Mikan. Why? I mean, if we get the same thing from Ibuki, then absolutely what I... God damn it, I clicked the airplanes again. And absolutely what I just said makes total sense. Oh, I just noticed that Chiaki's on the left. Maybe I should have spoken to her. Hey, Ibuki, can I ask you something?
Bring it on!
Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case?
Well, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things.
Isn't one of your likes video games?
Ibuki's a tough girl, so I don't touch anything powered by electricity except electric guitars.
I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but now's not the time to really dwell on something like that. A unique tone and hyper energy. There's a character like that in the game too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's the relationship between you and Mahiru?
You mean that in a perverted way?
No, but, No, in a normal way.
Well, even if you ask me that, Ibuki's encounter with Mahiru was... when I asked Mahiru this morning to go to the beach with us, she made this real disappointing face.
A disappointing face?
Yeah, but disappointment varies depending on the person. Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops.
Let's stay focused on Mahiru.
It turns out, Mahiru had some business too, and she wanted to invite me to that instead.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely what I just said. Mahiru was trying to gather everyone from the case. And we've already got pretty much 100% clarity that Mahiru definitely played the game. So...
She said something like, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but if you already have plans...
do you know what she meant by everyone?
Nope, I didn't ask.
I see. Mahiru invited Ibuki. Why?
I see. Looks like we've obtained some pretty valuable testimonies. Based on that...
Oh my god. Oh. Christ.
Seems like Mahiru also beat that game.
Why do you know that?
If she hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to. Because she beat the game, she talked to the people who appeared in that game. Just like what we're doing right now.
And in her case, it was much more serious. Probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was involved in that game.
It's true.
But I'm surprised. I never thought Mahiru would play that game.
Well, she probably wouldn't if Nagito hadn't provoked her. It's true, that was unexpected. Nagito, didn't you tempt her into playing that game?
Huh? What?
I remember.
Anyway, what happened to Mahiru? Did she leave saying she had some business to take care of?
Huh? Why do you know that? Wait. You tempted her, right? Just like you did to me.
Tempt? That's a rude thing to say. That's disrespectful towards Mahiru.
Oh, shut up and just take responsibility for it.
There's no way her feelings would change just because a useless guy like me tempted her. At that time, she was already considering giving the game a try. All I did was give her a little push. That's all it was.
The heck?
Most importantly, isn't it better if we listen to what she has to say? She is being quiet as ever.
I assume you're talking about Hiyoko?
Counting on you, Hiyoko. Mahiru spoke to everyone who appeared in that game. She should have talked to you too, right?
Well, Hiyoko.
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise! I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question. So, I'm just gonna go back to my cottage now.
Hey, Hiyoko! Ignoring my voice, Hiyoko ran as though she were avoiding me.
Looks like it's okay to say she ran away. Yeah, she's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided.
I mean, it is, but decided.
Regardless, it looks like we're finished here, so why don't we part ways for now? There's still something I need to investigate. I'll see you again later.
Hey! What the heck is his problem? Even his exit was pushy. Chiaki, what should we do? Should we go back to the scene of the crime one more time and investigate?
It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime, but let's go over to Mahiru's cottage first.
Mahiru's cottage?
If she beat that game, it's best if we investigate there. I think. She might have that.
Oh, the ending prize. If that's the case, I'll go with you. You're okay with that, right? That's your cue to say yes. Wow, okay. Well, hey, don't mind me, Chiaki. I just want to talk to you.
We need to go to Mahiru's cottage. I don't want there to be any detour, so let's hurry up and go.
Do you two have anything new to say? No, you really don't. Okay, let's go. I guess I'll double check again, see if anyone's moved around. We haven't seen Nekomaru or Gundam, actually, during this investigation, so they might be around. Oh, maybe they're there? Oh, no, Fuyuhiko is, though. Righty-tighty, let's go! Okay, I'm gonna stop ruining this good song. You're probably gonna say the same thing. I think, because last episode was a very long one, I think we'll check out Mahiru's cottage, and we'll end the episode after that. I think that's what we'll do. Hit something. Okay, apparently Fuyuhiko's around here. So, I guess we'll go look for him.
Mahiru's cottage. He should be on this side in the very back.
You can get a good idea of where he is. Oh, I guess he's in his cottage. Oh, right, yeah, didn't Nagito said that, didn't he? Fuyuhiko is this one? Yes, he is. Fuyuhiko should be inside. He's not coming out, huh?
I can't help thinking about Fuyuhiko too, but I think it's better if we investigate Mahiru's cottage for now.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's another unique place to investigate. She's at the very end, right? Another unique place to investigate. And I think there was Monokuma and Byakuya's cottage last time, right? The door looks unlocked.
Moving after you're told. Moving after you're told would be 2/3 rate, so I made sure to be one step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a huge no-no. There are others who want to investigate too.
I guess I should go inside. Cottage. Mahiru Koizumi. Oh, yeah, there he is. That one's not even hidden. Compared to my room, the cottage had a somewhat pleasant smell wafting through the room. It proves Mahiru was here. But she's not coming back.
Then I should try looking for a naughty book.
Why?
No, I was only kidding.
Kidding? Are you that kind of person? Jeez, well, at least I don't feel nervous anymore. Wait, could that be the reason she said that?
But it looks like we don't need to search for it. Check out that thing on top of the bed.
A naughty book? On top of the bed? Oh, before we do that, dude, let's get that Monokuma. You've been found. Is there anything else to look at in here, though? We can look at the window and look at our shelf. Can we? Because we've been in here before, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we came in here for our first free time event. Just like my cod. But I don't remember if we were able to look at these photos. There's an open design that evokes a feeling of tropical relaxation. It's not much that catches my eye. These photos, Mahiru must have taken them. She probably developed them at the supermarket. Even in this situation, it's a lot of photos of smiling people. Is that because of her personality? Well, I know we can't assume that we've done the free time. Oh, okay, we can actually look at this. There's a shower room past this point. Even though I'm investigating, it feels awkward to go in there. Looks like there's no clues either. Yeah, right, you feel awkward about it now. Yeah. I know I can't assume we've done the free time events, but, you know. Anything else to look at? Okay, we can look at the bed. And then the... what's on it? The envelope. The bed. I think I've commented on this. There are no pillows on here. That seems really uncomfortable. It's a normal bed. Nothing much here.
What you're looking for is on top of the bed. Look closely.
Thanks, Chiaki. I'll use my eyes next time. There's an envelope on top of the bed.
Could it be? This might be it. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the first person who beat that game. What's inside the envelope?
Let's find out. I turned over the envelope and what came falling out was a few photos.
Ah, this photo.
Oh, hello. This is... It is really weird to see Hiyoko without a kimono on. Like, really weird. A picture of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's just like that game.
There was a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Does Ibuki have bones on her socks? Or I guess thigh highs. Well, those are still socks, but...
Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer her up by taking her picture.
Is this the photo she took?
Look at this photo too.
Oh, hello. A broken vase.
Is that the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on the third day?
Looks like it. As I recall, a broken vase was in the classroom next to the music room. Anything else?
But this photo is more shocking.
Chiaki showed the photo to me. I was stunned into silence. Oh. Okay, well, two thoughts. One of them... Kaede? And second of all, I guess this is the person that I... Fuyuhiko's sister? What do you mean? I can see the family resemblance. It's not actually showing up on the camera, but she has the same rosy cheeks. And she's also blonde. That helps.
This is an actual photo of a dead body. Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like it's the music room. If that's the case, could this be the photo of the first victim?
You mean it's the victim? It's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day.
Yeah, the one they blamed on a pervert.
But the girl E actually did. Because girl E said something about like family influence or whatever. I mean, Yakuza family. I think that's more a bit of danger warranted there.
And one more. This is the last photo.
Ugh.
This is probably the photo of Girl E after she got killed on the fourth day.
And Mahiru apparently took a photo of it.
I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game. Yeah, there's no mistake. This is a photo of Girl E.
Okay.
With that, we finished looking at all the photos.
So based on all these photos,
Yeah, it seems pretty clear. This is the ending prize.
this is the ending prize for beating Twilight. And what's depicted in these photos... Problem here is that I don't think she was the one who got it. I'm pretty sure Fuyuhiko is the one who got it. In which case, was he actually the one trying to get everyone together? Because if he sent them to Mahiru, then she'd be the... Well, because obviously he isn't going to be able to go around and just be like, hey, you want to meet up? Because no one's going to vibe with that. So instead, he gives them to Mahiru, and then Mahiru, like... Well, why would he give them to Mahiru? Maybe to... I mean, if Nagito was right, and Mahiru was already thinking about it, maybe Fuyuhiko gave them to her because he got them right away, and, like, the implication was, go and play the game. So then she plays the game, I don't know, maybe they meet up somewhere, and then Fuyuhiko has her bring everyone together, and she fails tremendously, but they end up meeting anyway, and maybe Hyoko's there too. I'm not sure. Proves that Twilight Syndrome murder case is based on an actual murder. Does that mean that stuff about our memories being stolen?
Huh? What's this?
Is there something else?
There's a note inside the envelope.
Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then. Well, there we go. That was Mahiru's spur to go and play the game then. And it's pretty evident from that Fuyuhiko does certainly have a motive to kill Mahiru. He blames her. But what you all did does sort of imply that he blames Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko as well. Which does, I mean, on one hand, I mean, they were technically, like, loosely involved, but not to the degree that, Girl E or technically Mahiru was. I mean, even then, Mahiru wasn't, like, responsible for it, but she did hide extra evidence. Like, Mahiru got that one step further of figuring, like, yeah, pretty sure Girl E did this. But she didn't do anything about it. This note.
Wait.
Huh.
Time out.
Maybe the first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't Mahiru.
Someone else sent this to Mahiru. And that person is the one who actually received the ending prize. Mahiru wasn't just lured there by Nagito, she also received this envelope.
And that's why she played the game, right?
Then the person who played this game first... This envelope looks very familiar. And the word sister written in this note. Based on these clues, I can't think of anyone other than him. Oh, good, I'm glad you pieced that together, Hajime.
Yeah, I'm glad we came here to investigate. Because we did that, we discovered a very important clue.
Yeah, I agree. But there's still one thing left. We have to find out who actually killed Mahiru, but there's not much time left. I need to hurry. And we will hurry in the next one. Really, all that I can think is going to happen is that we are going to speak to Mikan again, because she looks over the bodies. She's Miss Autopsy. And Sonia also wants to tell us about the mask or whatever. And then I guess we'll go over to the Monokuma Rock. We'll have a little discussion there. And yeah, that'll be it. So, next time will be the last investigation episode, I'm pretty sure. And now I'll make it the last one, no matter what. And then, episode after that, we can get into the trial. So, see you guys in the next one, where we will wrap this up. Until then, goodbye.